Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Happiness depends upon ourselves. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Not how long, but how well you have lived is the main thing. Difficulties in life are intended to make us better, not bitter. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. It is not length of life, but depth of life. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. Don't gain the world and lose your soul. Wisdom is better than silver or gold. Life is 10% what happens to us, and 90% how we react to it. Be happy for this moment. This moment is your life. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Opportunities don't happen. You create them. It always seems impossible until it's done. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. The best way to predict the future is to create it. I never dreamed about success. I worked for it. Do what you love and success will follow. Passion is the fuel behind a successful career. Fall 7 times and stand up 8. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Courage is not having the strength to go on. It is going on when you don't have the strength. Bravery is being the only one who knows you're afraid. A hero is no braver than an ordinary man, but he is brave 5 minutes longer. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. We don't develop courage by being happy every day. We develop it by surviving difficult times and challenging adversity. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Happiness is not a goal, it is a byproduct. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Enjoy the little things in life, for one day you may look back and realize they were the big things. Do more of what makes you happy. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. It is not joy that makes us grateful. It is gratitude that makes us joyful. Happiness is not a station you arrive at, but a manner of traveling. A smile is happiness you'll find right under your nose. The secret of happiness is freedom. The secret of freedom is courage. The best thing to hold on to in life is each other. We accept the love we think we deserve. Where there is love, there is life. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. A loving heart is the truest wisdom. Love is not about how many days, months, or years you have been together. It's all about how much you love each other every day. Love yourself first and everything else falls into line. We can only learn to love by loving. Love is not what you say. Growth begins at the end of your comfort zone. Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway. Don't let the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of winning. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Change is the only constant in life. He who opens a school door, closes a prison. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. The more you learn, the more you earn. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. If you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. This too shall pass. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. When one door closes, another opens. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. Every storm runs out of rain. Hope is the only thing stronger than fear. Perseverance is not a long race. It is many short races, one after the other. Tough times never last, but tough people do. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. Live your beliefs and you can turn the world around. Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. Do what is right, not what is easy. Life is short, and it's up to you to make it sweet. Dream big and dare to fail. Never regret anything that made you smile. Everything you can imagine is real. Live for today, plan for tomorrow, and party tonight. Keep looking up. That's the secret of life. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Thank you for watching this video. For more videos, do like, share, and subscribe to my channel.